Aidan's journey, embracing Islam and facing the consequences. After returning to the village and resuming his ministry, Aidan felt a profound change within himself. The darkness that once consumed him had lifted, but something deeper had taken root in his heart. The experience at the mosque, the warmth of the Muslim community, and the power of their prayers lingered in his mind. He began to realize that his spiritual journey was not complete. Aidan started to study Islam quietly, driven by a newfound curiosity and respect for the faith that had saved him. He spent evenings discussing faith with Ella, who shared her knowledge of Islam, and occasionally visited the mosque in the nearby town to seek guidance from the imam. The more he learned, the more he felt drawn to the teachings of Islam, especially the emphasis on surrender to the will of Allah and the simplicity of its practices. The internal conflict grew within Aidan. He still loved his Christian faith, but he couldn't ignore the deep connection he felt with Islam. After much soul-searching and prayer, Aidan made a decision that would change his life forever. He embraced Islam. When Aidan announced his conversion to Ella, she embraced him with tears of joy. For her, it was a return to her roots and a shared spiritual path that deepened their bond. But Aidan knew that this decision would not be without challenges. The news of Aidan's conversion spread quickly through the village. The reaction from his congregation was swift and severe. Many were shocked, confused, and even angered by his decision. Aidan had been a pillar of their community, a leader they looked up to, and now they felt betrayed. Some accused him of abandoning his faith, while others whispered that he had been possessed or deceived by dark forces. Aidan's once thriving church saw a sharp decline in attendance. Many of his former followers turned their backs on him, refusing to listen to his explanations or pleas for understanding. He was ostracized by the very people he had once guided, and the village that had once revered him now regarded him with suspicion and hostility. Despite the backlash, Aidan remained steadfast in his new faith. He continued to pray and seek solace in the Quran, finding strength in his belief and the support of Ella and the Muslim community. However, the transition was not easy. Aidan struggled with feelings of isolation as his former friends and congregation distanced themselves from him. He faced verbal abuse and threats from those who felt he had betrayed them. One day, as Aidan walked through the village, he encountered a group of his former followers. They confronted him, demanding to know why he had abandoned Christianity. Aidan, with calmness and humility, explained that his journey had led him to a deeper understanding of faith, one that now resonated with Islam. He spoke of the peace he had found, the love he felt for all people regardless of their beliefs, and the importance of following one's conscience. Some listened, though begrudgingly, but many were unmoved. The confrontation left Aidan feeling the weight of his decision, but it also reinforced his commitment to his new path. He knew that the journey of faith was never without trials, and he accepted this as part of his spiritual growth. As time passed, Aidan found solace in small acts of kindness and service to the community. He worked to build bridges between the Christian and Muslim communities, promoting understanding and tolerance. His efforts were slow to bear fruit, but gradually, some villagers began to see the sincerity of his intentions. They remembered the man he had been before his struggles and began to accept that his choice to convert was a personal one, not a betrayal. Aidan's journey was not without its struggles, but it was marked by a deepening of his faith and a broadening of his understanding of the divine. Though he had lost many friends and much of his former status, he gained something far more valuable, a profound inner peace and the knowledge that he was living his truth. In the end, Aidan's story became one of resilience and redemption, not just from the darkness of his past, but from the prejudices and challenges of the present. He showed that faith, no matter its form, could be a source of healing, love, and unity in a world often divided by differences.